Hey, all you beautiful folks out there. So I'm pretty honest, aren't I? I kind of give you a heads up if I'm going to share something that might not be that easy to take in, and if I'm going to talk about a certain subject, I kind of let you know ahead of time. So if it's not your forte, you can go ahead and press stop. Well, let's go ahead and do that now. If you got your feelings on your sleeve about health and fitness, if you're really full of excuses and it's just not your thing to hear somebody be gung-ho about it, if you're feeling defensive, if you're feeling really emotional, if you're feeling like excuse after excuse after excuse is working for you, this is not the video for you. So I'd like you to go ahead and press stop, and then those who are absolutely ready to be challenged, I encourage you to keep watching, because I don't want to hear anything, any kind of blah blah reason after reason after reason why you're still walking around with a 12-year-old on your back. Now, I can say that because I spent almost my entire adult life almost 300 pounds, and so I understand what that is like. Today I was flipping through some old pictures that I've got saved on my work computer, and what do you know? I came across a picture where I didn't have a neck, and I came across a picture where my belly was sitting in my lap. And my coworker said, you know, what is it like to kind of look back at that? And it has been wrecking my brain all day long, because I think we get so far from where we used to be that when we look back, we don't even recognize that person. And I want to tell you tonight, if you are not in the place that you want to be health and fitness wise, it has nothing to do with your illness or your disability. It has nothing to do with how many kids you have. It has nothing to do with your marital situation. It has nothing to do with your job. It has nothing to do with your school workload. It has nothing to do with anything except for that you are standing in your own way. Now, I remember those days very freaking well. And whenever my family members or my friends would talk to me about losing a few pounds, I would say, I like me this way. And if you can't accept me like this, then you don't love me. And really what I was saying was, I don't love me, because I wake up every single day with 90 extra pounds on me that I don't need. And I have to pay extra to shop in the plus size section. And even when I've got the cutest outfit on, I still feel like a big old fat cow. Now, we're not getting offended, remember? So nothing that I'm saying in this video is a jab at anybody else, because I'm talking about myself, okay? So I felt huge, and it's because I was. And it wasn't just about a couple of rolls here or a couple of rolls here, or the fact that I couldn't keep up with my kids. It was straight out the fact that I was standing in my own way, and I did not believe that I could ever be fit. And so if you're not, it's simply that you don't believe that you can. It's not your trainer's fault. It's not your gym's fault. It's not your parents' fault. It's not anybody else's fault. It is your responsibility to get your butt up off of the couch instead of watching series after series on Netflix and sitting next to your buddies at the bar and slamming down 25,000 beers. And hey, look, I've been there, so I can speak to it, right? A few things have changed in the not so distant past. A lot has changed in my life, and it has woke me the hell up, okay? And I am not going to accept any more excuses for my life. And if you ask me how to help you, then don't follow up with, I can't tonight, because I'm going to laugh and keep on going. And then when somebody who actually is serious about getting themselves in shape approaches me, and then I offer for them to jump in and work out with me, and then they do it, then I'm going to take those people seriously. I'm telling you right now, it has nothing to do with your illness. You could have lupus, cancer, fibromyalgia. You could have one leg. There is no excuse out there. None. Zero. And you could come back at me, and those people who are still watching, even though I told you not to watch if you've got a million excuses, who are sitting out there and who've got this debilitating disease, they're going to sit here and say, you don't know what it's like. Well, that's funny, because I have friends that are going through these serious diseases and these serious illnesses, and they are getting better when they shave off the 12-year-old off their back, and their knee problems aren't so bad when they're not carrying around 200 extra pounds. And you know what? When it comes down to it, it's just about excuses. You cannot blame anybody but yourself. And so when you're tired of living in obesity or in complete emaciation, because it goes all the way to the other end of the spectrum, it's just as unhealthy on the super, super, super frail side, and you're ready to freaking fracking claim and reclaim what is yours, which is your life, you will stop praying about it and you will get off of your butt. No excuses. Love you. I'd like you to stick around. I hope you decide to. Word.